All right.
We're in.
Very little room to move that mouse.
Move the keyboard. We don't need it.
I couldn't move the keyboard. Give me a water bottle. Just covered everything. You
Yeah.
trapped me. Hey, everybody.
Good morning. And hey, it's actually morning for us this time. Starting a little bit early because I got somewhere to be afterwards. Thank you for accommodating that. Zoe, good to be able to see you 2 weeks in a row. Your clocks went back yesterday. Why does everyone do their daylight saving at subtly different times?
Yeah, daylight saving
We
already.
did ours a couple of weeks ago.
Already a system that is very silly and inconsistent. Also, just no one does it at the same time. Everyone's just changing their clocks around in random ways. It's absurd.
Alright. Well, let's get straight into this. This one actually needs a vocal warm-up for me. I'm a little morning croaky. So...
We're too high. We're too low, right? Like...
No, people want to see our fridge.
Alright, we're going to start with the quiz.
Okay. Photographers... I mean, yeah, that's... We could theoretically do that.
Yeah,
We don't have any meetings today.
true.
I got something, but...
Well, it's 12 o'clock.
No, it would be 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Alright. Photographers... Jet lag. Yeah. Photographers sometimes ask young children to watch the what?
What?
I think I've seen this on TV, but I don't know what it is. Is it
Bunny?
a bunny? Yeah.
Watch the bunny.
I've never had this.
Someone said finger. I had to do it.
Rude.
We're not getting censored on Twitch. People are leaving the stream in disgust.
Gave the finger to the chat.
Hey, chat.
Stop it!
You can't tell both my hands.
Why are you doing these things?
Buddy?
Yeah, no, Magpie's got it. It's a birdie. Not
What
a
are you
bunny.
talking about?
Never heard this.
I can't see you. You'll have to type it in the chat.
Why is it a birdie?
Yeah, I have no idea.
How do you hand demonstrate a birdie?
I'm taking the points for
Oh
bunny.
yeah, I'm just saying.
You're right.
I don't think I've never had this. For us, photographers just tell you to look at the camera and smile.
Yeah, that's what photographers say to kids. They say, look at the camera.
All right. An ovo-vegetarian excludes all animal products except what?
Surely some type of animal is ovine, right?
You could
Goats or something?
Alternatively,
Obviously, it's
Yeah.
eggs. I'm trying to make a joke
sheep.
about
Sheep is ovine.
sheep.
Yeah.
They eat sheep. Can I make a good joke?
And what is an egg but a really smooth sheep?
Yeah. Picture an egg. Now picture a sheep. It's the same.
That's the finger.
Perfect.
That's a creative way of going about it. What term is used for both a pool where animals drink and a favorite pub or bar? Oh, okay.
I've got it. A local.
The trough.
Yes, a watering hole.
Yeah. True or false?
True.
Gonna be true. Italian politician Benito Mussolini's father was killed in an elephant stampede.
Why? What an odd thing to not be true. Once it's a question.
Oh, did he die in a really interesting way? Because apparently it's false. Why is this question here? What's happening?
Okay, that's just such an absurd thing to ask.
What?
Like, if you asked if anyone was killed in an elephant stampede, you'd obviously say false, which means you'd say true if they're asking the question. How did Mussolini's father die? Okay. I'm just going to look up Mussolini. And let's look at his personal life section.
No, not his personal life, his early life.
Early life. We can just click on Alessandro Mussolini.
Cool.
And, anything about his death?
Not particularly. Says that he was an alcoholic.
So why would you ask this question?
Why? Why is this here?
Let's Google Alessandro Mussolini death. I didn't mean that.
And it's just talking about Mussolini.
I mean, what an odd thing to ask.
It just doesn't seem to be anywhere. What was this a common rumor back in the day? This was how we discredited Mussolini.
I heard his father was
weird.
killed by stampeding elephants.
What a loser.
What an idiot.
Australian aviator Hudson Fish co-founded which airline?
Hudson.
Never heard of him. This isn't easy.
They're an Australian aviator?
Yeah.
I don't know, then probably just Qantas.
Yep, sure. It's Qantas. Sufism is a form or aspect of what religion?
Am I going? Is that Islam?
I think that's where I thought. But
Now I've scared myself off that I've confused it with like.
there are a lot of S's.
Sunni or Shiites or something.
Good, it's Islam.
Okay, it's
Okay.
it's
A murder of crows, a murmuration of starlings,
yes.
an exaltation of what? That's the question.
Larks.
That's a weird question.
It's an exaltation of larks.
I don't know. Exaltation sounds like it's going to be something funny. Birdies.
Elephants.
Yeah, exaltation sounds like it's going to be something really big, but no, it's larks. Good job.
Larks. I know my larks.
I do not.
I don't know what a lark is or looks like.
In which Australian state or territory is the Larapinta Trail?
Again, I have no idea. Anyone know where the Larapinta Trail is?
Well, it included territories. Maybe it's NT this time.
Yeah, sure.
Northern Territory.
Northern Territory.
Sweet.
We've got it. As did Jim.
Good job. Which deformity of the feet is sometimes called platypodia?
Flat feet.
Yep. Weird.
Duck-billed feet.
All right, last intermediate. Shortland Street is a long-running TV hospital drama made in what country?
The UK.
Sounds pretty UK. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's New Zealand or something.
Anyone
Maybe
here
it's
seen
Canada.
Shortland Street?
Yeah. Jam, is it New Zealand? Shortland Street?
You watching Shortland Street every day? Non-stop Shortland Street, not England. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yay!
Good thought that's about New Zealand.
Thank you, Jam. In the hard questions now. In physics, force is calculated by multiplying mass by what? This is one of the first
That's
things
one of the hard questions?
that I'm going to learn when I do some proper trivia training, because I never know these things. Is force mass acceleration?
Yeah.
Okay.
F equals MA.
I know I'm very bad at these ones. Excellent. Good. So that was just the basic one. Because, it's hard to keep track of all of these things. Like, what is work?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
still don't know what work is. Which English band was named after a 1963 Italian horror film starring Boris Karloff?
One more time. English band, named for a
Boris
63
Karloff Italian
horror
film.
What are some English bands?
Oasis.
Nah, probably not.
Nah. The Clash.
It could be The Clash.
Sound very Italian.
The Beatles.
McFly.
Frankenstein.
Work is force times distance traveled. Okay. Shall I just look and see if we've heard of it?
Yeah, look and tell me if I've heard of the band.
Oh.
Devo.
Yes. I'm a little surprised. They must have named themselves pretty quickly after the movie.
Oh.
Like, quicker than we're thinking.
So, like, in 63.
Look, I don't know when this band started, but they're an older band.
Sex
Also,
Pistols.
there is... I would not have gotten this. I wouldn't have assumed... You can tell that it does sound like a horror movie, I guess, especially with you watching Preacher.
Preacher. No, what is it?
Black Sabbath.
Oh, Black Sabbath. All right.
Interesting.
That's fair.
What word for foolish talk is an anagram of a word for a large, shallow dish?
Wobble and bowl. What's foolish talk?
Lots of things. What's a large shallow dish?
What's a large shallow dish? A bowl?
plate?
No. A plate
platter?
and a platter and lat butter.
Yeah, and I gotta look and see.
Prattle.
Yes.
Prattle and platter.
Oh, you got it just before I tapped.
Prattle and platter.
Well done. At what age did Ian Thorpe become the youngest ever individual male world champion in swimming? I didn't know that was a record thing that he did.
I don't know.
I don't think he was that young. I thought he was
Youngest?
like 18.
Yeah, maybe 18.
I mean, maybe he had to be a bit younger for that to be true.
Or maybe it's just been broken by a bunch of 16-year-olds now.
That's true. Whoa.
Or was he like 13 years
Yeah, he was
old?
14.
14! What a weird existence. Like, just think about that. Imagine if at 14, you were doing something. You were 14 years old and someone said, oh, you are now officially, like, the best in the world at this thing you're doing. What do you do?
Not even then. Like, I can see myself liking that at 14, but then knowing spending the rest of your life not doing that and not being the best thing and not being able to improve at it much more, that's frustrating.
Like, I don't know, at 14, you're trying to find out how you fit into the world. And that you don't even know what's real. You know, like every 14-year-old, the reason everybody only wants jobs that are like actors, police officers and teachers and whatever is because you don't know what jobs are when you're 14. You don't know what the world is. You don't know what exists in reality. And then for someone to be like, oh, you exist in reality as the best person in the entire... No one's better than you right now. You got the world record. You're the best...
That sounds easy for a 14-year-old
I don't know. It just seems
wild.
Head. Maybe accept it, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they'd be fine with it, but it just seems insane.
I mean, all young adult media is about a teenager being the best in the world at something.
I suppose. It just seems ridiculous. You don't even know the world exists.
14, a mathematician. That's a fancier one.
At 30, I want to be a mathematician. I should learn some maths again.
Alright, last question. In 1975, Gloria Swanson, Orson Welles, and Salvador Dali were cast in a, subsequently cancelled, film version of what book?
Dune?
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Maybe. Let's go Dune.
It's Dune.
Yeah. Dune.
I kind of expected one young person to have been named in that.
Well, too bad. Dune.
Good job, it was Dune. That was an okay quizzing.
Yeah. Well, now there's no more time for quiz. Now it's time for Jenks.
Let's Jenks it up.
Putting you guys over there. I'm putting us on... I want to say... This one? Yeah. Oh, and I'll turn the sound down.
Good idea. Oh, it's still Halloween for some people
yeah.
who do Halloween.
Happy spooks and
Anyone
scares.
have fun stuff? Do?
Spooks and scares. How are all your spooks and scares? It's probably isn't it Halloween night, right? Shouldn't you be out trick-or-treating? Shouldn't you all be out trick-or-treating? Or giving... Is everyone dashing away from the stream every few minutes to give a child a piece of chocolate?
Cool, that's still loud to me.
Yeah, is that real loud?
No, okay, my headphones are cutting out, so now it's no longer so loud.
I mean, I can make it quiet.
It's alright. No trick-or-treaters where you are? Is that normal or something going on? It is quite loud to me.
Yeah, so I'll turn it down. I don't know.
Plague Dr. Mask, yay. Thanks. Alright, everyone getting those water sounds?
Everyone here in the water?
Ah, you're in a condo. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not particularly popular in our area to do anything, but yeah, we're at the top of an apartment building, so yeah, we don't get anything.
If a trick-or-treater turned up at our door, we would just look shocked. We'd be like, what are you talking about? What are you doing here?
I would say, I want my candy.
I don't think I've ever...
My chocolate is mine.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever given... I don't think I've ever given out a piece of, like a lolly on Halloween.
Back at Warwood House, we occasionally got like 2 kids come to the door. Like, they're trying to make it more of a thing in some places, but...
This is the everlasting shame on our record. Alright.
You don't even have candy? Oh, man. Alright, I have no idea what we're doing.
No. Oh, we found out this Atlas aptitude test?
That sounds familiar. What's Lisa's at? Oh, right, devil worshippers. I remember her. Analyze car. Okay, so this seems to be the only thing that we haven't dealt with.
Yeah. Red torch. Let's ask people about the aptitude test.
Okay.
Ding.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Halloween sweets go on sale tomorrow. That makes sense. We do that after Easter.
Yeah, that's like our post-Easter.
And quick question. What British stop-motion animation studio is famous for... Oh no, what's the studio?
What is the studio that makes Wallace and Gromit?
Wensleydale
Yeah.
Productions.
I've got Weta Workshop in my head, which is not right either. What are they?
I have no
I know
idea.
them. I know them.
Oh yeah.
I know the
let's go
name.
with
It's
that.
just a mental blank. This is coming up with Wallaces and Gromits. WG, right? No, I don't know the name.
Were Rabbit Productions.
Were Rabbit Productions. Aardman. Aardman. Is it Aardman?
I don't know enough to know if
I think
that's
it's Aardman.
okay. That means nothing to me. Aardman Animation. Okay, well done.
Nice. Let's
Got-
ask about this.
Do you know
Not
anything
familiar.
about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
Can I point out the thing that's odd about this game? Is that, like, the way his lines are written for showing off objects, you would say, if this was not a filmed thing, it would be very obvious. Obviously, they didn't want to waste time having him record lines for every single object, so they just defaulted to him saying, like, what do you know about this? Have
But
you
they
seen this?
have him holding them all.
Because that would be like a classic thing you could do, and then you could put it in on any object, and it saves, it makes it easier to work with it. But that's clearly not right, because he's literally physically filmed holding the object. So he could at any point, he knows when he says the line, every single time, the precise object to which he is referring. There's no way they use that audio for anything else. So why does he never say, like, what do you know about this this application form? Or what do you know about, look, I
guess he
found this
wants-
bag of what...
He
was
wants
like,
to make sure that they all say that it's
It's
an
just so
aptitude test.
strange.
Because, I mean, on the front it just says application form.
True. I don't think there's anything new about that.
Doesn't look very interesting. She didn't say much about it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, let's talk to other people, but also... Alright. Who else do you want to talk to?
I mean,
Eden and...
yeah,
Simon-
Simon is probably
Simon
the best
and
bet.
Emma?
'Cause he's the one who actually passed the test at some point.
Oh yeah, I love this aptitude test.
A few
It's
more
easy
questions,
for someone
if you
like
don't
me.
mind.
Did you do a test?
Where do we stand on
before you
cult
started,
stuff?
Atlas? Oh yeah,
that's-
yeah.
they totally
there's all
deny
these
being a
questions
cult.
about,
They clearly
if they had
are.
any illnesses
And they had a
or
member
mental
who
health
thinks
problems
that they're
or
devil
stuff like that,
worshippers. Who
But
now
they
believes
didn't
that she's
actually ask for
possessed.
any proof, so I could have lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked. Interesting.
Okay. I don't think there's anything here.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
That's all for the moment. Oh, tell me about this.
Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests. You know, fitness and stuff like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Alright. Maybe it's Dude Face that we gotta ask.
They always show these aptitude tests, and I don't.
Oh, I meant Ryan.
No, I'm asking Squinty.
Yeah, the cult stuff was third eye, and then everything went awkward for them when they were hypnotizing people and someone died. And so they rebranded as Atlas,
that's it for now.
and they're still creepy. Was that he wouldn't know about it?
Yeah, he wouldn't even know. I didn't even see his face.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Can you tell me a bit about this, please?
No.
It's the
And we
Atlas
met this guy
aptitude
last time.
What do you want to know?
What does it test exactly?
Aptitude.
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
Yes.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
Our devil.
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
Oh, he definitely is.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but
Interesting.
about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
How old was the murder victim? I mean, I know she was older than that, but we also have a license.
I don't know. She was born in 94. I don't know when the game is set. Say it's impossible to hurt or damage, but also they couldn't handle it.
What? Oh,
So nobody has ever been affected by auto-hypnosis.
Alright, I did it.
except
I didn't
Lisa.
expect that.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's
job,
why
I would have
we
been stuck in that for a
introduced
million
the
years.
test.
But the
This
hypnosis
vaguely
was the
felt
trigger,
right.
wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers. She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and two others commit suicide. Some of your students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident, flirty.
With who?
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Pretty much everybody.
Alright, I'm on his
Including
side
me,
now.
as I remember.
Really? And
I'm a big hoomer.
did you respond?
So that's all
I
it takes.
don't get
A guy he's
into
talking about his
relationships.
creepy relationship with the young girl who killed herself, and you're like, no, I like him because he corrects people's grammar mid-conversation.
Interesting admission that Kate flirted with him. There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that.
So you only met Kate a few times.
Something in here.
So there's no place for guilt in business. But you avoid relationships with students? Why do we know about Simon's
Why
homebrew?
is Simon's
When is this gonna
homebrew
come
so
a thing?
important?
What do you think?
I'm not sure. I don't know, let's go talk to Ryan.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
He gave us a lot of information, so it might be him that we need to focus on, but...
Didn't Ryan give us this aptitude test?
Did he?
I think he may have.
Oh.
I mean, I can't remember, so we can ask.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Maybe he has something where he can talk about.
Let me go check on that puppy.
What would you be if you were a contradiction?
Do you know what this is?
Apparently, we never asked him about magic mint.
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
He suggests Rebecca would know about them. Well, he took a drink apparently. I didn't even notice.
What?
No, but did he actually drink it, or did he just place it near his lips?
Yeah.
Well, they're related. Witnessed Emma's criticism of Liam. I just don't know. We found one contradiction where
Thank you. Probably
which
be back
made
later.
Old Man Rand say, "Oh yes, Kate was always flirting with everybody, including me, but I would never do anything like that." Like that.
There must be something there that we can
There's got to be something in
ask him.
his testimony, especially because like Jenks made a point. He was like, "Oh, so he's said she was flirting with him. He would never. He couldn't pass up that opportunity."
Also, we know he's a creepy party man.
Our dog is just sitting and staring out the window. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Hey, puppy.
Oh, don't get mad. Quiet. Oh, he's so mad. Maybe that happens in the woods.
Monkey's saying we should look over our evidence in general. Just maybe we're forgetting bits of it.
Never.
This is true.
Alright, what do we have? What's our evidence in general? We've got Kate Vine's death.
Okay.
You think Liam is Simon's cousin? That's it. It's all to get the bike. We got Kate. Hey,
You're not going to look at the words that we know about them?
Ugh. Last saw Kate. Meeting at around 7 p.m. But then she was in the pub at 7 p.m. That's two separate people's stuff. Kate's driving license.
No, so far no one's known anything about this.
Drop silver key. Unlocked bicycle. Keep telling Simon to fix the lock.
So we think that someone took the bicycle, because otherwise they wouldn't say that. Pretended that they were a homebrew salesman.
Nobody knows the homebrew. Doesn't like beer.
And used her license to pretend to be her.
The homebrew is very strong. Broken pendant. What did Paul say this? The necklace looks familiar. Did he maybe give her the necklace?
Maybe. Like,
Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Necklace called a Freedom necklace. Kate lots of new jewelry. Do we go like, this necklace is familiar, but also you said you didn't hang out with students? That just seems a bit of a stretch. As in, students wear the necklace. Bird and Kate is going to be using the course. Never bought a Freedom necklace. Bought a Freedom necklace for a student. Insists he didn't buy it for Kate. And like, unless you're like, what? You said you didn't buy it for Kate, but you thought you might recognize the one that was probably Kate's? I mean, he recognized it because it's the same type. I don't know, it seems a bit odd.
no.
Broken pub window. Yeah. Cardboard mask. Doesn't recognize this particular mask. Hasn't seen the mask. Doesn't recognize the mask. Yeah. Kate's argument. Doesn't look at the argument. I was with Kate in the pub last Friday night. Tried to persuade Kate not to black on Ryan. Had an affair with Ryan. Doesn't look at the argument. Wasn't in the pub last Friday. Didn't hear about the argument. Photo frames. Scrying mirrors. Notice the mirrors for your scrying. Never used a scrying mirror. No interest in scrying. Atlas doesn't use scrying! Do we push this a little bit? Like when he said, I never had personal relationship with students, do we push this like he knew Liam had personal problems or he knew Liam was bright and confident? Like,
When was Liam in comparison to Lisa?
before, because she was Atlas and Liam
Okay.
was Third Eye. Is there that? Is there, oh, you only reluctantly abide by the law, but you don't want to, but you also say you don't talk with students unless your personal rule? Well, then you must only reluctantly abide by it. Ugh. It's too much. Let's try using this. Oh. James casts spells in the woods. The doll burning ceremony. So when you go to Ryan, because Ryan says, I don't know, claims auto-hypnosis is not a major part of the course, but that the doll burning ceremony occurs every few weeks. And we know that Simon has said that it involves auto-hypnosis. I don't know. Maybe there's something there.
Yeah, Ryan and Paul clearly disagree about how much auto-hypnosis is used, but we can't work with that. Can we combine that with him saying, I don't know why she wrote devil worshippers?
Yeah, let's go back to, maybe there's something in Ryan's stuff. I think there's at least one thing I want to ask.
Okay. But like Paul giving us that new information is the only thing we have to dig deeper at, but...
Yeah, but it just doesn't feel like we can.
No. We don't know anyone under 21.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, so, first of all, I wanted to try... You claim they're not a major part of the course, but also that the doll burning ceremony happens once every few weeks? Dang it.
getting stuck a lot more now.
No, I'm not really sure. Shall we do a walk again? Maybe something will happen on the walk?
That's all for
I
the
don't
moment,
think that's
thank you.
likely, but sure.
I mean, at least while we think. Yeah, is the thought that we want to go back to... Oh, God. Go back to... Old guy?
I feel like he's the only one who can give us anything.
It's real... Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. What is a contradiction here? Oh, sorry. Whoops. We checked this clearing, or did we? Yeah. Anyone on the jetty? Anyone at the path end? No. Anyone at Woods Lane? Anyone at the Edenton Village Hall? Anybody at the village centre?
No search for the rest of this hour.
Maybe. Oh, well, let's talk to what's her face.
She was going out.
Oh, you're right. Alright.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Alright, man. Let's find the contradiction here. You didn't see her driving license, but you have to make sure they're 21?
That's why I asked about the order of things.
Yeah.
Oh god, really?
Oh, it's an absurd jump?
What should we do knowing that?
Well, I would like anybody who doesn't know the jump, maybe you can make suggestions as to what you think would be a fun, absurd jump, and we'll try and make it with you. If you don't know what the next step is, please make a weird suggestion as what you think it might be, with the knowledge that it's probably a little bit out of left field. You've got no interest in the occult, but also you know this mirror is used for scrying? Oh, come on, that was a good one! Yeah, so if you're in the comments and you have any idea of what might be a bit of a wild jump to try and make somewhere, let us know. Oh, maybe, so it's not very clear based on the summary statements, but it's a bit more clear based on... Because I don't remember what they've said.
No. Oh, that's tough then.
The new information is about this Atlas aptitude test. Age 21. Liz couldn't handle it. Test designed to reveal psychological issues. And also... Kate Vine flirted with Paul and he avoids relationships with students. Oh, what about this? Bought a freedom necklace for a student. But then also saying that he avoids relationships with students.
That's good.
No,
That's
I was so
nothing.
happy about that. That's in a relationship.
Everything new this hour is from Paul's theft down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a perfect thing. I did it.
So, as in, we don't need to go up.
I don't think that's true.
What?
I mean, is it definitely two new things this hour that are being connected, or is it a new thing this hour
Oh, sorry.
mixed with an old
That's
thing?
how I interpreted. I interpret it as we would only need.
I thought that was for Jen about what new information is.
Oh.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Hardly knew Emma. But she said it was her necklace that she got as a gift. Maybe that's...
Okay. Thank you, good catch.
You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So
Yeah, neither did I.
Didn't buy her one?
No, he
So
did.
you
He said he
did
bought
buy her
someone.
Yeah.
So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big scene.
It was a bit of a jump.
Inspector.
Especially
Look,
if
I've been
multiple
around.
students are seen wearing these things.
And the fact that she said that in the very first thing we ever asked her,
And I
pretty much,
admit
so
I
long
have
ago.
an embarrassing weakness for attractive women. It was a stupid mistake, but that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
No, I didn't.
No, the necklace didn't fit me.
I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the
No, you did good,
Third
Zoe.
Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party.
Go straight to the
Emma was old enough
Nazis.
to make decisions for herself. And as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool
So
like
she
me.
started hailing a
So nothing
son.
happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt.
Weird.
Right.
Like father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
So, you once tried to date Emma, but then you also say that you avoid relationships with students. There you go. Now we got the flow.
So you avoid relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector, that was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine? Did you try to date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exception.
And I would never date a clever
She
girl.
knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young
Just like you.
Oh.
Oh, just like you. Haha. We got the achievement for no
It's getting
cheats
late.
used. They don't know about our Twitch
At
chat.
least if I'm going to solve this by midnight.
Alright, let's do a walk around.
Why do you need to solve it by midnight? Why not solve it at 2 a.m.?
Statute of limitations runs out.
Yeah, this is the final day. Maybe it is.
Happened last week.
Never know. That's how the
We're
law works.
about to put our signature on the paper declaring it a suicide. I'm writing the I.
I put a U in suicide. It could still be a murder. I'm gonna put the kettle on. You start exploring.
Okay.
We even looked. If you looked at our bloody little book, we just went through. You should have noticed it. If you look at our book, if you go back to the bloody scroll up to the necklace, right? Freedom necklace card. You go to check the replies. You see Emma's. No, I guess the broken pen. You see Emma's like. It just says necklace is. It was an unwanted gift. That's what we didn't see. Necklace was an unwanted gift. That was the line that we should have noticed when we went back through our stuff.
Let's go snooping. Just doing a quick scan of everywhere.
Yeah, sleuth around.
Nothing in the greenhouse. Go further up. Go into the other greenhouse.
Hey, Dan.
No new drugs.
Jenks is such a great detective. Do you know what kind of a Christian he is?
No.
Lutheran?
I thought you were gonna say a cop.
No,
Dick.
he's a Coptic Christian. He's a Lutheran. He's a. And he's got a. Hey, everybody, do you have any other Christian denominations that you can turn into puns for detectives? I will accept other world religions as well.
Still very light out for the UK. Yeah, I haven't been to the UK in summer before, but I assume this is largely how it goes.
Are you sure that seems like a normal summer evening?
Oh, cutscene.
Don't, it's my place, darling. It is your place. Here, I'm.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
So it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
You should play with cards, right?
Only if you deal.
Problems?
Hello, Inspector.
Looks like a priest.
He does now.
It's that white button looked like a little collar.
Well, that was very sexy.
Was it?
I mean,
Was
for
it?
them, yes.
Yeah, for them, but was it for you? What are you doing?
That was something to look at, wasn't there?
Yeah,
I saw
it's a
the
giant
It's
magnifying
been
glass.
so long since
It
we've
was
seen
so
the magnifying
big.
glass.
It was the size of his head.
Oh, they just left it there?
Or more liquid.
Wasn't that interesting?
Is it?
Is it?
I assume Oromorph is morphine?
Prescriptions were made out to Rebecca. Were found in the
I
cupboard in the
don't want to
pub.
go around asking everyone about that.
Let's go around and ask everyone around that. Let's ask her about that. Ding!
Couple more questions, if that's okay. The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Roman
They're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many, so
That's not how it's spelled. Maybe they had to do that for some reason.
Why were we talking about the comment? I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah, okay.
Did you catch a word of it?
Downstairs.
I
there's
didn't.
a
Caught
lot
the
of
beginning.
unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions.
Made out to you.
Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many.
That's a
so
bad
friends.
chemist.
It's a bad chemist. Something drugs.
She said she doesn't even take Panadol.
Yeah. Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. Good catch. I like to remain pure, is what she said. But you have prescription painkillers. What is wrong with you? Don't lie to me. I'm Jenks.
So,
You're selling them to
you
kids.
don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
He's really bad at his job!
Prescription painkillers.
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions.
Well, this
I think I might
explains
have a
why he
word
sucks at
and work
guitar.
out
That
exactly what
sucks.
this
Aw.
medicine is.
Why do you make it so sad?
If that's okay.
Because this is the saddest thing about this entire...
Is it funnier when you picture this interaction? Hi, doctor, how are you? Oh, welcome back. Would you like me to give 1,000,000 pain pills to your wife? Here you are. What are you talking about? I'm a friend of the family. Yeah, what are you? I'm an old man. Tell your wife she needs 100 pills.
Yeah, she did say that he was practically dyspraxic, which
What is...
is why he was bad at guitar. And it was sad enough at that point, but now we're throwing arthritis into the mix. Because, like, I wouldn't call that a contradiction, especially because it didn't look like we could use that arthritis information on her. No!
I'm practically dyspraxic.
We went over this, Billy. Give it to me. We did this last week. Gotta do it again.
Dani's practically dyspraxic.
That was a note. Sort of.
Was it?
Maybe. The notes are lasting for more than the split second now. I'm getting better. This is like Zagreus learning the harp. Yeah, Rebecca seems pretty tough nails here.
I'm practically dyspraxic. Hiya!
Ah!
Hiya!
Ah!
I'm trying so hard not to hit you, but I'm accidentally hitting you because of my dyspraxia. I'm practically dyspraxic.
This is not my experience with dyspraxia in Rogue Legacy. Ah!
Practically dyspraxic.
Can't believe this is a stream.
When was the last time, Dani, that you balanced something on one finger?
I'm not very good at it. Maybe I'll find this so-called cleaner. I'm not going over to the TV. Guitar makes your fingers feel weird. Jen, I ask myself frequently.
What? What's been
No, nothing.
No!
Quickly, type lots of comments so it scrolls away.
What's been asked?
A few more questions, please.
How long did that have been ganged up on that stream?
I'd like to play a bit of violin. I can't.
Hey, I can see it. It's gone, but I saw it.
Yeah, I'd like to play a bit of violin. It seems fun. It seems very hard. And the problem with violin is if you play it badly, you feel like you're really hurting the violin. Alright, I found nothing else in exploring, so... Yeah, you did good. Thank you. Billy!
Wait.
Oh, he's
I'm practically dyspraxic.
McFly's gonna think that's his.
It's a fish. Hello.
You managed to play decently the first time you picked up the violin? That is something. I want to ask about Ryan's arthritis.
Well, I don't understand why you wouldn't then throw a fish at me. Let's ask about Ryan's arthritis.
Tell me about your
I hope
arthritis.
nobody here has dyspraxia, I hope. I
found out
apologise
about
for
that.
my insensitive comments.
Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take?
That was an odd face.
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep
some
some
here.
at home. It's not a problem.
You say you keep some here, but then you also say, oh my god, where did you say this? Doesn't keep any medicine on site. You fool.
So, you don't keep any medicines
Can't have
on
dyspraxia
site
and be able to juggle.
No.
That's interesting.
Except your
I
prescription
mean, makes
painkillers.
sense.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access to them.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right. They're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Really?
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
Sounds like something to ask Emma.
True. Now, you say arthritis is not a problem. But this is a big devil sign. Aren't you sad? Do you reckon that's it for him then?
Maybe, yeah.
Thank you.
I think we should
Probably
go ask
be back
Emma.
later.
Well, I'll finish.
We might be able to dig in cruelly about his guitar playing and hand arthritis, but I don't want to.
Digging cruelly about his hand playing and guitar arthritis.
I don't want to. I could just go straight there with the map, couldn't I? Oh, Emma! Oh, he's watching something. Simon's is that Simon coming home? Oh, he lost something out of his wallet.
Oh, he dropped him out of his wallet.
Looking a little bit James
Looks a little
Acaster
bit
for
James
some of these
Acaster.
angles.
Bit careless, Simon.
1905?
Nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
What said 1905?
I thought it said 1905 on the back.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, and he dropped his ringle.
Not his ringle.
Alright, wait, let me bring my tea. Dropped key ringle.
St. Bernard de Menthon. I don't know who that is.
patron saint of murdering Kate.
I guess it looks like Matt Smith from the right angles. I get that too.
Oh yeah, he 100% looks like Matt Smith. He is Matt Smith.
I have some face blindness, so they're all angular and have light hair. They're pretty much the same person to me. Alright. This business card. Dean Hayfield, Managing Director of Aztec. Spelled like the tech industry.
What?
Yeah. I don't remember what Matt Smith's hair looks like. He tends to... What does he wear, a fez?
I mean, not always. He's got big hair. He's got like this guy's hair but brown. But then sometimes he has really short hair, and now sometimes he has long, pale blonde hair because of the new Game of Thrones.
Ah, right.
I will be taking guesses routinely for everybody. I'm going to say biscuit check
Ask you a couple
occasionally.
more things, please.
When I say biscuit check, everybody in the chat needs to guess what time is written on my biscuit. It'll make sense after the first biscuit check. Just be prepared, everybody. When I say biscuit check, we're going to stop the stream.
Are they all hours? Like on the hour? Or...
No.
Oh, wow.
It could be at any time.
That's terrible.
If anybody gets the correct time on my biscuit,
They can have a biscuit. They get that biscuit.
I will...
Who doesn't get to eat it?
Yeah, I have to give the biscuit away. I have to throw it out. The dog gets the biscuit.
These are the biscuits that McFly, when he was a very little puppy, stole a bunch of when
He
we were
did,
home.
and he buried them around the house.
Yeah. So yeah, when McFly was a little puppy, we accidentally left a half-open packet of these biscuits somewhere, went out, and when I came home, the packet was askew, and lots were missing, and then I just started finding them, buried in little places, and after I'd found a couple, he started bringing them to me from other places where I hadn't found them. It was the best thing ever. I don't think he ate any.
Alright. So we're asking her about Ryan's arthritis?
Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Goodness. That's different.
But, what about this dropped business card?
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
Interesting.
What do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
Interesting.
Alright. That was dull.
Let's visit Simon.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I don't know, Jen, if the biscuits go past the 5 minutes. I think they might
They're
be
probably
5
every 5
minute
minutes,
increments.
but I'll give it to you if it's nearby. Alright, everybody, before we ask about this about Ryan's arthritis, biscuit check. Biscuit check. Everybody, biscuit check. Biscuit check. Everybody, get your times in for the biscuit check. 7:55. 10:55.
Every holiday she's mentioned is a lie.
Alright.
Ooh, okay.
And we have got... We're looking at
Oh, so close.
6:25.
6:25.
You are an hour early, Zoe. It is 6:25.
Because daylight saving just happened.
On my biscuit. Oh, good point. You went back. It would be 6:25. But I still get to eat the biscuit. That is 6:25.
Understandable mistake, and
on my
it's very
beautiful
cruel.
TikTok biscuit.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Man, this
Oh, I didn't know. I
seem
noticed
really
he had
stunned.
problems.
There's a young man.
Yeah, but I was still... I would be more of an, oh, no, I had no idea.
What?
No. What?
Arthritis?
Must alert the papers.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
Is this yours?
Yeah,
He is very mad.
that's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
Your car?
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Who the hell's Nathan? So you own a new car, but the bike's the only way you can get to work?
Aha. So the bike's the only way you can get to
You
work,
might have
yes?
bought the bike in the last hour.
What's wrong with the car?
No, I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a
with an
windfall
S?
from an insurance payout.
That's not how we spell it.
Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
One
it
car.
was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
Oh.
An Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken.
Ah!
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
Think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance.
Yeah.
Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with Ryan about his security measures.
Yeah, we got a thing to do now.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's
we know
get
about
out
the
of here.
storeroom.
Probably be back later.
How did you buy a car with no license? Do you need a license to buy a car? I don't think I needed one.
I think I don't think I check your license. You just buy the car.
Yeah, anything that happens to that is not their problem.
This would have been hard to drive it away. Oh, Trivial Pursuit card!
Sweet. Not that one.
Oh, well, that one.
Did you pull from the back of the deck?
No, I don't think so. Oh, yes, I did. Apologies. Everybody ready? Here we go. The Iguazu waterfalls are on the border of Argentina and what other country? What are your options for Argentina?
Quite a few.
You got Chile,
Chile's a pretty good
You
bet.
got
They've got a long border.
Bolivia. You got
I don't know how far
Paraguay?
up that border goes.
Uruguay.
Brazil.
Brazil?
I'd probably
Pretty much everything.
I'd be going Chile by distance. Is this a shooter?
The answer is not Chile.
Damn.
Anyone got a guess in the comments while I enter the Atlas building? Brazil is correct.
That was the other most reasonable guess.
Which mysterious entertainer's real name is David Kotkin?
Got a guess?
Do you think it's David Kotkenfield?
Yes.
Oh, so close. So close, Danny, but you got it wrong. It's actually David Copperfield.
Ah.
Whose face was seen on a 10-year-old toasted cheese sandwich that sold on eBay for $28,000 US?
Alright.
David
Just
Copperfield?
the face. Yeah, was it Jesus or was it another one? It might have been like Mary or something.
You idiots. It was the Virgin Mary. Danny got it, you got nothing.
Jesus' face isn't normally the thing. They normally like a whole Jesus.
Whole Jesus.
Sometimes it's a
Mary's
Jesus face, but I don't know what Mary's face is supposed to look like.
See, that's the point. A face.
Yeah.
Any face.
Elvis would have been much better. If you had said that and I had read it before answering, I would have agreed Elvis. If I remembered what year the card said.
What was Melina Marchetta's, or Marchetta? What was her first novel?
I have no idea who that is.
Anyone know Melina Marchetta? Marchetta?
Have we heard of it?
Marchetta?
When you look at the answer, do we know it?
Yes.
Oh.
None of you know it. Every American, go home.
Oh,
Taking that.
so she's Australian.
You don't know it. Now, we're going to talk to the
dear.
Australians in the room. What was Melina Marchetta's first novel? You have never heard of any other novel she's written. You have heard of this novel, but you may not have read it.
Goodness.
You may have watched it.
What?
You may have seen the movie based on this novel.
Oh, goodness. Australian movie, what did she write? Like Two Hands or something?
No, she wrote Looking for Alibrandi.
Ah.
Looking for Alibrandi, everybody.
That's pretty Australian.
Yeah, no. If any American has heard of Looking for Alibrandi,
Nah, if only. I haven't seen Looking for Alibrandi either.
I think
Know
I've
who the
seen Looking
star
for
is.
Alibrandi.
The star of Looking for Alibrandi was on one of our seasons of Survivor.
True. What is the nearest star to our sun?
I'm poor at these.
Yeah, it's a real mean one.
Cause Alpha or Proxima? Proxima
Proxima,
Centauri.
because it's the proxima. It's proximal. It's in the closest
always-
proximity.
Yeah, I grew up hearing Alpha Centauri
Everybody
is the
grew up
closest
hearing
to our
Alpha
solar
Centauri. Maybe we
system, but I
found a
don't
new
know
one.
what the difference
Maybe
is.
it took us a while. Maybe we found a new star at some point
maybe.
in our lives.
I-
Because yes, it is Alpha. It is Proxima Centauri. All right, and the last one. What name for a style of Jamaican cooking is also a weightlifting move and a common insult?
Cool, I know that.
You all know that.
Oh, that was the last one?
That was the last one.
Cool.
The answer is jerk.
Nice. And also, how dare you?
Questions, if you don't mind.
Jerk. Jesus. Jerk. And Joseph.
Oh, we do get to ask about these things.
Oh, fun.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
Wait. Before you click anything. Biscuit check! Everybody, biscuit check time! What's the time on my biscuit?
9:10.
What's the time on my biscuit,
Oh,
everybody?
well, now it's just 9.
No, it's fine. Get your guesses in now.
Alright, what are we gonna...
Here comes the biscuit.
Oh, you're making me watch it on screen? I can't see that. 12:50?
12.50. Biscuit check. It's also yellow on the back.
We were all way off.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
I love it when they're simple. This, on the other
Were
hand...
you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Contradiction.
Oh. Like, that's...
Our storeroom is
So
the most
the
secure.
storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom.
Oh.
I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs.
Yeah, it is a bit weird
It's
that
got
he
a
didn't...
combination
He
lock.
apparently
Nobody could have
didn't
access
give it
to
back.
it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Oh, sweet.
Don't mind at all.
Another location. I didn't expect that.
Nice.
Combination locked room.
So yeah, I didn't think that we
Well,
could
I might have a look
ask
around
about
for
this.
that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
Is that what 1905 is?
1905 and
You know what the medicine in the
1905.
cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better
Getting
ask
puzzly.
Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
What?
Oh, good God.
Let's exit. Let's exit this right now.
Well, I mean, the contents, like...
Yeah. And then go to Ryan's arthritis. Takes morphine for his arthritis.
Yeah. I mean, clearly not when we saw it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
All
all for the
right,
moment.
fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're very crepey.
Yeah, this storeroom is in Canada. Lives in Canada. You wouldn't know it. How do I? Do I not?
Yeah, this is odd. Wait, I know.
Oh, use the card?
Nice. Beep, boop, pop, beep.
Oh, wow. He had to struggle to open that. How many...
That was the best take.
Oh my god!
Exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious.
Ah,
move through the
I
network of
expected a
mirrors,
storeroom.
Practice seeing yourself as a stranger.
God, what a
The
stupid
more
thing
you
Atlas
separate
is.
from your persona, the more aware you will become.
It's just a way of trying to train sociopaths, but they're just a bunch of nerds
But it's
trying to train
also
sociopaths.
not like a lot of this I would
I am
expect
free
to see on
from
these
my
sorts of
image.
things, but
I am free.
they're
from
full of
my
crap.
past.
Like they
I
don't
am
mean anything,
free
but this
from
is
my
the sort of
past.
crap that an inspirational speaker might use.
Free from my my
Yeah.
image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2
Oh, dear.
covers boundary testing, threshold testing,
So
and
messed
extreme
up.
testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Please leave the mirror room.
The mirror room. No, Dani, we can't leave the mirror. If we try and leave, he'll still be stuck.
Is Simon secretly like a Rand?
Yeah.
He knows just enough and is pleasant but secretive enough that I worry that he's gonna be the new leader.
You have a 4-second biscuit check because I want to eat this biscuit. Biscuit check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, you fools. It's 7:15. 7:15 biscuit check.
Oh, so close,
A few
Magpie.
more questions, if you don't
Very
mind.
close. Very close. Too bad you failed.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
So,
But also, what's up with this?
yeah, I'm so confused. Did we go into the wrong room? I mean, I definitely want to go back and ask Simon more about this.
Yeah, shall we?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We'll be back soon.
He'll
So
be
long.
back soon, you see. Exactly. Every Rand.
I'll walk. Just, it's a new hour. Who knows what's happening in the woods.
I did the walking around.
Oh, you did? Did you go left into the clearing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then let's head
Pretty
straight back
sure.
to Eden Lodge.
Pretty sure I went everywhere.
Would you like a house called Eden Lodge?
I'd be okay with it. Lodge sounds nice.
Well, let's knock for Emma.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved.
Ouch.
Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
That sucks. Explains why she's on him about locking the bike.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Okay.
Simon?
Yeah.
What was the time check on that
that's
one?
it for
No
Oh,
idea.
we'll never know.
You never know.
Do you know about the mirror room
I should hope you
at
do.
Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
But it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in
did that
and you
pronunciation
stare
come
into
from?
the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
They're getting easy again.
Also, he says that auto-hypnosis thing.
Yeah.
So maybe we can also go back to one of the rants where like, we don't do auto-hypnosis anymore. And then they'll be like, but you also do the mirror room, which is auto-hypnosis.
Yeah, but so was the mask stuff.
Yeah. Mate, you don't know the combination.
Business card.
Put your pin on the back of the bloody card.
Aha. So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon.
That you wrote.
It isn't a pin.
Is he the cleaner?
It's a combination.
Is he the secret cleaner as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon.
This is what makes
were
you a
doing
murderer.
there that you didn't want anyone,
Pelagian, take him
including
away.
me, to find out.
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have
saw
played
the
a part
cleaner,
in Kate
did we?
Vine's death. Did Kate?
Only when he was
have
mugging
the number?
us.
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried some morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
Seeing how much
It's
morphine
part
we
of the
could
course. To see how far
Morphine
you can push
doesn't
yourself.
seem like a fun
to
drug.
see
Ah,
if you
that
could do
probably
something
is.
you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I never did it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
No cheats used.
I mean,
That's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly
no,
does
see,
this
yeah, I can
testing
understand it
involve?
from a painkiller perspective and an
Basically,
addiction
what
point of
they
view, but as a
Just an
fun
hour
thing
left
to do
solve
with
this
your
thing.
evening drug, it wouldn't have been my first guess.
True, but you know what would be your first guess? What time it is? Time check.
2:35.
Time check. What do you think? What's the time on this?
I can see the time. It is not 2:35.
What is it? Take a guess. That's probably not it.
6:90.
The answer is a smooth and clean 1:48.
Wait. Oh my god, you're right.
That's 100%
definitely-
1:48. I'm not going crazy. It's 1:48. Biscuit check done. Now to dunk my biscuit in my tea and eat it. While Dani,
Is this seriously the last hour of the game?
last hour, about to win.
Oh no. I didn't expect this. Who's that?
Box delivery man.
Is that
Yeah, just a random box delivery guy.
maybe he's the Aztec manager. Alright, one last check down here. Nothing. Shall we go straight to asking him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's getting very dark now. I like it.
A few more questions, please.
Ask about the arthritis.
What about Rebecca's prescriptions? Maybe he's the chemist. Okay.
Recognize this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
What?
I think so.
Wait, can you replay that and just... Am I going crazy, or did he completely stumble over the word recognize?
Recognize this at all?
Recognize! Recognize!
will.
Click to exit. One more time. Everybody ready? Pay attention.
Recognize this.
It's like I get it. He's saying the word recognize.
He says recognize.
Recognize. Recognize.
Aw.
Recognize. It's good. I like it.
Seen this before?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jenks. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Satanism. What?
He's like, recognize this before, recognize it, and then seen this before. I didn't mean to make fun of you, Jenks.
Okay, so we can't ask him about what we just saw?
Thank you.
Unless we can go explore his greenhouses
Let's
and
go
find
explore his
it.
greenhouses and find it. Greenhouse, greenhouse, go up the steps to the greenhouse, 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 go up the steps to the greenhouse, 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 go into the greenhouse,
I don't know
greenhouse,
which greenhouse.
greenhouse, look inside the greenhouse, greenhouse, greenhouse.
Not
Not
this
this
greenhouse.
greenhouse. Go to the other greenhouse. Go to the greenhouse. La 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 la. Hey Danny, if a red house is made of red bricks and a blue house is made of blue bricks, what's a greenhouse made out of?
Bad greenhouse if it's made of bricks.
Shoes?
Lux, that's shoes. Those aren't shoes.
No, those are feet.
So
No.
James is
Oh,
interested
Poppy.
in
Oh,
poppy
dear.
pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Poppy pod? Isn't a poppy just a flower? What is a poppy pod? Obviously,
Where the seeds are?
Just a closed flower, I guess.
Now, I know that opium is made of poppies. It's just morphine in general.
Probably.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Poppy pods!
What can you tell me about several
Yeah,
boxes
Seinfeld
of
taught me
dried
that.
poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to
Oh
take
yeah, I've
some if
heard
you
about
want.
that.
What are they for, James?
The White
Decoration?
House
Why?
riddle.
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that.
Scout's honor.
And
He's
who was
grinning.
the
He
guy
knows who does it,
delivering?
though.
There's Rebecca.
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look.
So Atlas,
No
it's not a
particular
cult.
reason.
It's a secret opium
Plant
den.
scientist, that's what I do.
I kind of
Have
find
you
that
ever
fun.
sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope
I
not.
did not remember that.
I think you just made it up. Wait, is Paul is Paul over 70?
Might be. It does seem Rebecca-y, doesn't it? She knows about plant stuff as well.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, and let's walk everywhere.
Shall we visit people on the way?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I
Few
really
more
have anything to say.
questions, if you don't mind.
I haven't asked him about anything.
Alright.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
This is a little too
So you
real
don't
now. This
believe
is
he really
upsetting.
has arthritis?
Not at all.
Now, you don't believe Ryan has arthritis, but he can't play the guitar.
Like, that also... like, sounds like a dick father thing to say.
Oh yeah, hugely.
Like,
Do you know who this
The more I hear, the
is
more I'm
that Dean
feeling
Hayfield
sorry for
has
Ryan,
tech?
and that's unfortunate
Sorry,
because he's a
no,
mega creep.
We have some prisoner sort who
That's how our relationship
does
started.
RIT. Large guy. No manners.
Technically legal
Seen
to grow
this
opium
before
poppies
anywhere?
in the UK. Good to know. That seems like the sort of boundary skirting that James does.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from
Legal
Atlas?
process.
Oh,
That
no,
makes
I
sense.
wasn't happy about it.
I feel like Tasmania has a big,
Ryan paid a
thriving
con man
poppy
to install a complicated CCTV
field.
system.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Okay.
The CCTV system. Now, you're not happy about the theft,
But you like theft.
but you've never seen a keyring?
I mean, has he not talked about how he loves theft before?
Yeah, probably. Hold on. Alright, you claim all students enjoy stealing, but then you're not happy about theft? Or about no thefts
no.
have happened since?
Were we talking too much? Were we not paying much attention? Did something happen?
No. There he is.
Oh.
Hey. I can't find it. I can't ban them. Oh, they're just-
OBS is not letting us ban.
Alright, well, they're gonna stay in the chat forever. Maybe you'll want to become famous. I don't know. Go to bigfollows.com. Who's gonna stop you? Not me. Just mention the podcast when you get famous on bigfollows.com. No thefts have happened since, but then also before it, you did a theft. Alright, mirror room.
Can you tell me about the
Oh,
room
no,
with
yeah,
the
we're
mirrors
trying.
at Atlas?
When we're
The one with
clicking
the
on their name like
combination
normally
How did you
would,
get
nothing
it?
is showing
I was
up. It's
given the
just
code
glitching
for the
out at the
combination.
moment.
By Ryan?
Well,
I can type
nobody
it out
else
with
is
that.
allowed
I see.
to know the code, are they?
I think writing
not in
stuff would
theory.
work. I see.
So how's the room used on the course then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
We'll figure it out.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
And what
So you
about...
send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Alright, I would like to go... /ban P1 NKYZR?
Ah, 2 L's.
Ah? Oh, what?
Uh-huh. It's now asking us to log in or sign up to Twitch. And we can now no
What?
longer see our Twitch chat.
How funny. I mean, I could sign into Twitch. I think that was the right thing.
Such a long password.
What?
Oh, I'm getting an SMS code. This is a lot of effort to ban someone.
Alright, we did it! Ridiculous. Hi everybody, we're back. I'll block you, always a wolf. Oh.
Wild. Okay. Poppy pods or something.
You say that the mirror room is used for... Nobody's allowed to know the combination.
Code, but the drop business card has it written on it. Nope.
He doesn't know that. Alright.
What about the masks? What did he say about the masks? Or the doll burning? Just all of the other things besides the black scrying mirror. Poppy pods.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pods.
Poppy pod.
I mean, the old stuff
Ever
may
come
be
across
nothing
anyone
because it was meant to
selling
be.
them, using them?
Like we solved that hour that had that stuff that was related. So probably everyone else's stuff about mirror rooms and medications might not be relevant anymore. They were just like red herrings on the way to find the true stuff that we did find by just talking straight to the right people.
I guess.
Maybe, I don't know. We've never seen anyone selling or buying poppy pods. Alright, so yeah.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
To Rebecca.
Wait.
Fair enough.
Fine. To Rebecca? Restaurant?
I think she's likely to know about poppy pods.
Poppy pods, poppy pods.
Why are they popping you?
Poppy pods, poppy pods.
For opium.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Hey, poppy pods.
Poppy pods.
Have you seen this before?
No.
No.
Good, they got it right. Have you seen this before?
Do you know anything about this?
You recognize
No,
this?
sorry.
You know the Atlas
Do you know
Mirrorum?
anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
What about
Poppy pods.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
what?
Don't know much about poppy pods.
Don't know much about.
Do we have anything
poppy
about her
pods.
history with plants?
Yeah. You used to go salvia years ago, but you know anything about poppy pods?
I don't know if they're related at all.
No, they're not.
Be back
Alright, so
later
yeah.
on, if that's okay.
I do love the
Come on,
sentence.
Village Hall. You gotta do something sometime.
I do love the sentence, go right up North Lane. It's just so many. Just have to go right up North Lane. What?
Alright. Poppy pods!
Poppy pods!
Questions, if that's okay? Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Oh, didn't
I
you?
didn't want to risk it, did I? I went to hospital once. I had codeine and
Wait
I
a
went
minute.
into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative,
But
apparently.
you
so.
had
Yeah.
a morphine night.
You can't be allergic to opiates and have a bloody morphine night.
Aha.
Ow.
I mean, you can.
You and
shouldn't.
Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
See, how did we?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Good
To see
God,
how
he
far
is
she would
another
go
baby
to be prime
Rand.
candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim.
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear. Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
I love this difference where, like, Simon is like, sure, I pushed her emotionally, broke down her boundaries, and gave her drugs, and then later on she killed herself. But there's absolutely no way I could have any guilt because of that, because, you know, she didn't have morphine in her system. Morphine wasn't what killed her. She didn't die of an overdose, even though she had morphine in her system that I gave her and got her hooked on. Whereas Emma's like, I told a boy that I didn't like his birthmark, so I'm 100% responsible for his suicide. That's how powerful I am. Very, like, opposite ends of the spectrum of guilt.
Poppy pods!
Poppy pods!
Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
What do you know about the Atlas Prime candidates?
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
We're getting there. We're after 11 p.m. Alright, she doesn't seem useful.
That's it for the time
Just
being.
asking
Thank
about
you.
the prime candidates.
Should we go back and ask Old Man Rand?
Yeah, let's do it.
Old Man Rand.
Although we haven't wandered through the woods yet, so maybe we should
No.
ask Ryan Rand.
Alright, let's ask Ryan Rand. Ryan Randalls. Who's down here? Oh.
Have we done anything with that clearing yet?
Yeah, that's where we met the drunk man who was sitting around and he mentioned something about something.
Okay.
Go to the jetty. Go back to the junction. Go right into the woods. Go right into the clearing. Yes! Prime candidate.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing.
You're gonna kill yourself,
keep
man.
pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want
What is
to.
he doing?
Whoa!
Oh, God!
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
Atlas students are weirdos.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear.
Yes,
now.
we all know everybody's
It's not
names.
a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
Shoot him.
He's English.
Hey, everybody's dropping their keys. Everybody's dropping their keys.
When did that happen?
Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Oh.
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
We can get in his car. Let's go to his car.
I don't want to go to his car.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Okay.
Key fob first.
Key fob first.
Key
Hello,
fob
McFly.
first.
Hello.
All right.
Where you going?
Key fob.
Feel better?
Beep. Oh, okay, it looks like it wasn't opening the car. It was going to be some other secret car. Do you need? I feel like you need a warrant.
I
Jenks.
do like the blue wash night. Yeah, this is pretty wild.
Fruit of the poisonous tree, everybody.
I still don't quite know what it means, but ooh.
Well, Ryan, what have you been up to?
But the good wife
Very
really
interesting
loves
to
that as
see how
legal
he explains
defense.
This one.
Fruit of the poisonous tree. Whoa, that's a fruit of a poisonous tree. You think that poisonous fruit isn't going to be poisonous? It's coming from a bloody poisonous tree.
Should I let him out? I think he wants to eat some grass.
Yeah, sure that out. Don't imagine about poisonous trees. All right, should we talk back to old man or go to young man?
I think
Middle
old
man.
man, young man is gonna know more.
All right.
A few more questions, please.
Hey man, what do you know about this prime candidates?
What are
Prime
prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so
Yeah,
what
it's
does
random.
it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many
Oh, he
major
didn't want to eat
international
grass. He wanted to
companies.
roll around.
We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Who gets the,
It's a
who,
little
who,
kickback. It's
who do they give the
Prime
students
candidates. Oh,
just business,
just
Inspector.
they're friends, I think. They're business friends.
to? Alrighty.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had
I don't know
gone
if she's
so
blonde.
far.
She really
as
wasn't.
his offering them cash.
Yeah, can we use that driver's license?
I mean, can we just point out that she's not blonde?
Yeah, you last saw her then. She's not blonde then, it seems. Like, unless... I don't know. What?
I mean, is this not weird? Can we point this out in some form?
What?
This is weird, but can we...
Maybe. Pretty wild.
Alright.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, let's go back up to Atlas Town.
I mean, to be fair, they do have 3 women, and they're all brunettes.
Hmm.
They must have assumed that they would get different hair colors somewhere in the casting process.
Yeah, the only women in this town are 4 not blondes.
Oh, the other one as well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Lisa, I can't remember what her hair color was.
Isn't that the band?
It is.
4 non-blondes?
Yes.
4 not blondes? 4 non-blondes.
None.
Yeah. Good.
But yeah, there was Lisa as well. What hair color did she have? I don't remember.
I'm gonna say she was not non-blonde. Or maybe she's blonde. But I wanted to make a joke about 4 non-blondes.
Yeah.
I got the money as a buzz, and I take a deep breath. Get real hard.
Still not blonde. Oh, now he wants a heater.
Don't give him a heater, it's so hot.
Oh,
What are you doing? It's the height of summer.
he's not feeling well. He gets a heater if he's not feeling well. Also, seriously, I am not hot.
Yeah, well, I am.
Ask you a couple of things, please. Now,
Tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we had a deal with various multinationals. We trained students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job.
You've never done a business in your life,
How
have
do
you?
you decide?
What are you talking about? Multinationals and a top job. A top job.
Say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance.
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Mate, students aren't tested. I just watched a man sticking a thing in his hand.
Yeah, but we said we were going to bide our time with that one.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan?
This.
£500 intended for Kate. It fell out
It's
of
a
your
blank
car. At
envelope.
least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
She was succeeding at the blackmail,
It
I
was
guess.
just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
No, I'm a
She
successful
was
businessman.
a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Well, how do we do this whole she was blackmailing you?
Yeah, she enjoyed the course, but she was thinking of leaving? I don't know. Really?
Know anything about poppy pods?
Poppy pods?
Come across anyone
Poppy
selling them?
Poppy pods!
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make
Yeah, that had
opium
no
out of
ulterior motive.
those.
It definitely feels
Why
like
do you
what we
ask?
want,
Doesn't matter.
but...
Alright. No ulterior motive.
Yeah, I want to ask him about that, but Emma's the only one who's told us about that.
Yeah, how can we get Emma's idea that they were having an affair?
Unless we ask Emma about this check.
Maybe we do that then. That's a better idea. Well, I also wanted to... I feel like I just saw something else that would be... Oh, maybe something about, like... The mirror room is locked, so the students aren't. No. The mirror room is used a few months a week. But the students aren't tested.
A few months a week.
What about mirror rooms used a few times a month? But... No, alright.
Let's go ask Emma.
Oh, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way.
I guess. Nice.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So
just trying to coerce them.
Do you
Wait a minute,
use
damn.
incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
But you
We
said
have
they
to
weren't
assess
tested.
students as they progress.
You also
We
didn't
don't
give it
use
to her.
conventional
Okay.
methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business,
And
not
then
a charity.
this is with we don't
So
test
Ryan's
them.
claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Alright,
You
so where do
said
we
that we
find
don't test them.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, test assessor, and then way down in the.
I never
come
test my
on.
students, but I just test them!
Well, which one is it, Ryan?
That's
Do
interesting,
you
guys.
test
I felt
students
like October
or
went
not?
super
Well,
fast.
some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was
spilled the water!
willing to be prime candidate?
No.
Yes.
If he
And
drunk
did
some
you
of it, that
ask
wouldn't have
Simon
happened.
to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We
Man, he got
had
too
nothing
loud
to
for his
do with it.
microphone here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we failed.
Oh no!
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
We've got to hurry. I don't have a crazy amount of time left before I've got to go, and we can't not finish this.
Yeah. No, we'll just leave it for next time. Alright, so what are we doing then? What's the plan?
Go everywhere. What did we just get?
Kate's
prime status.
Alright, well let's just check everything and talk to everybody.
Yep.
I mean, this guy's not going to have anything.
No,
but we'll
I
talk to
can't
him anyway,
imagine
just
so.
quick.
Yep.
Ring.
Speed run.
Questions, if you don't mind.
What do you know about Kate's primes? Okay. What do you know about this 500? Okay. What do you know about Alice Prime? Okay. Then why am I even talking to you, you bloody car fob?
That's all for the moment. Thank you. A few more questions, if you don't mind. Was Kate prime candidate?
It was
No.
good. I thought so too.
As Ryan has probably already
Talk
told
faster,
you,
old
yes,
man.
he was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
They've just decided together that he's a really good scapegoat.
Yeah. Is there a thing to do here? This is the test.
Since they have to go soon, would we like a small hint?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Maybe. Or no. Maybe
well,
not.
That depends. Like, is there something in this specific conversation? If so, then yes.
But it looks like no.
If not, then yeah, no. If it's just go somewhere, yes, this conversation.
Okay.
Maybe. Or maybe just knowing that there is something in this conversation is enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, like, I feel like early on we got so many things saying, no, everything's so bright and happy, but also screw the laws, that it feels like that's going to contradict something.
Yeah, hold on.
That doesn't. No, I don't know, maybe we should. Maybe we should get a hint just to...
Well, Manda suggested ideas of morality instead. So do the... Maybe.
Ouch. No, yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to feel nervous about time. Things from Liam's death.
Probably because Liam's death is so separate from... Doesn't seem to be anything there.
The easier one? What does that mean? There's multiple things? What? Oh god, there are two things to look at here. Maybe. What do you reckon?
Yeah, you're worried about time.
I am worried about time. One of them is the threshold testing. Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, what about Emma's guilt?
I don't... Where is that?
There it is. Or the bag used in mugging? Maybe committed the fake theft? Oh, Atlas aptitude. Lisa couldn't handle the course techniques? See, I thought this was kind of like threshold testing. I don't know if there's a wording here. If one of these is the thing that mixes with threshold testing, tell us, because it kind of feels like it is, but it's kind of he's saying he didn't do this. It's all a bit weird.
I wasn't trying to put those together. I just wanted to read them.
Oh.
I don't know.
Was Liam's death was unavoidable? Nothing.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Because we've got the idea, we're just trying to find the specific thing. From the guy who stabbed his own hand? From Simon? The Hall of Mirrors? Is the Hall of Mirrors threshold testing?
I have no idea, but we spent like 10 minutes trying to do this.
Okay.
Okay, I mentioned it. Yeah, I'd long since forgotten what
You
it
say
said.
you
I knew it said something.
Oh, because it was on the
Threshold
CD.
It said
Yeah,
something, but I wasn't going to remember
I'm a
that.
fool.
You
Yep.
do, Paul, because you told me
Yep,
that
yep,
the
yep, yep, it's
students
on the
used
CD.
that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
Good God.
She was worth 50 grand.
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect
Slaves,
employees?
slaves.
Big
You
business
make
needs,
slaves.
Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push.
That doesn't sound like a
is
slave.
good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have.
Thanks,
and you
Monkey.
can
That was
enjoy
very fair
in the
hinting.
here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
After midnight? What is he, me?
I'll see myself out. Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
No.
No. I'm going to leave the gate open.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sort this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
Actually, Father, now it's this morning. It's past midnight, you fool. You old fool.
Kyle.
Kyle?
Bloody Kyle.
Kyle who? Kyle who died. Still shut the gate no way out.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Let's do it. Go right up North Lane. Into the woods. Unless Carl's in here.
Oh, wow. Good pick.
Kyle is... Oh, it's this dude.
That looks like Ryan
Prove
again.
to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police
It is.
inspector.
Wow.
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard. Not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Stop trying to murder this girl and stop them.
So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative
is a
flair
mess.
is part of the course's success.
I don't know
Our
what to
lessons
make of
by a
this.
unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
That was a funny dick.
any more likely than you, Ryan? Pig! I know. Police brutality.
Should have killed him, Jenks. Should have stabbed him. Stab him with your knife, Jenks.
You okay?
No, I'll never be prime candidate. Thanks, Jenks.
Is it Emma? Has it been Emma all along?
I don't think so.
You save someone from being sacrificed, and that's the thanks you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony, I don't know what is. The Rands have been lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
I don't care. I'm going to head towards Atlas. That feels so missable.
Damn. I suppose it was too much
cool.
to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Climb the fence, man. Into the woods. Maybe I should go to the jetty as well, just in case.
Yeah, check everything.
Okay. Maybe I should go to the end of the path, just in case. Okay. Maybe I should go to Woods Lane, just in case. Maybe I should knock for Simon, just in case.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Simon?
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What?
It's a lot of passive.
Same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
What? Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
I'll rip it
Kate's
up.
driving license, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something.
He gets a gun.
See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
Okay.
So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving licence got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her.
With
He was
tape.
doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go.
How would she tape over
be
her own
candidate.
license?
But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, alright? Kate
That
gives
didn't
her
say
driving
lose,
licence
that
to
said
Ryan.
loose.
Oh no!
Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Bobby Pods!
Bobby Pods! What? He's not getting painkillers. He's getting police killers. Guns!
What?
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
How much game do we have left? 'Cause I do not have much time.
Where'd he
We're
go?
done at Atlas. Well, I would say he went to find a person.
Suppose so.
So go to where some person might be. Maybe we'll try the village hall because we still haven't done anything.
Should we talk to Emma first?
Oh, sure.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, you know, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate.
No. No, she never talked about
One
it.
contradiction cutscene. Fantastic.
All right.
I
Did
can
Simon
do that.
mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate.
No, definitely not.
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember.
I think I've seen it somewhere.
No.
I remember. It was on that man.
Be back later on,
Took
if that's
away.
okay.
Recognize his tape. Right, what's the plan? Let's go back to North Road. In the village hall. No one's at the village hall. We found one key. Maybe he's at Rebecca's pub. Maybe he's behind the pub. Maybe he's in the restaurant. Right, maybe he's not.
This pub is still thriving for after midnight.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Did you know Kate Vine
Oh, this is
was
all a
prime
waste of
candidate?
time, but still, you never know. They might say something. Cool, thanks.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago.
Have you still got it?
But he said he doesn't lend it out.
So I haven't seen it since then.
So,
A couple of months
Okay,
ago.
that's
eh?
it for now. Thank you.
oh wait, didn't he do something about taping up her windows?
No, he told her to tape up the windows. Are you seeing if it's the same tape?
Sure. Is he in the
You in
outbuilding?
here? I mean, talking about painkillers, he probably went to see James.
Yeah, props.
But possibly Paul as well.
Well, why don't we go to James first?
Because James isn't first.
Oh, good point. Oh, I said I went behind the house. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Probably because I don't think we have an option to go into the house.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
They've locked the door.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
No.
Do you know how well Simon knew Kate?
Not really?
Did you ever see them together?
No, why? Do you think he killed her?
I've no idea. Do you think he'd be capable of that?
Do you think we're all capable of it?
No, I don't.
Sure. So you'd never been in your police car responding to an incident, driven past a school at high speed?
Don't know. Maybe.
Well, you've answered your own question then. When you've got a need and things get in your way, it's human nature to either ignore them or get rid of them. Any way you can. That's all murder is, isn't it?
Maybe you're right.
Thanks, Monkey. We'll give it a moment. Like, knowing we're that close.
Thank you.
I'm gonna check up the greenhouses. Maybe he's up there looking for poppy pods.
Maybe.
Danny. So maybe he's looking for poppy pods.
Looking for what?
Poppy pod! Looking for poppy pods?
Could also be that he's gone all the way down to Lisa's house.
Lisa, Lisa. Sad Lisa, Lisa. Poppy pods? This is in there eating the.
Alright, well, it's basically Rebecca at this stage is the one I don't trust. And, like, if we don't find anything, she's the one I would go back to. Cool.
I'm assuming I would love a hint if we missed anything on that walk through the woods. I don't think we did.
failing or...
But like, have we just not
or is it
searched the
just
thing?
conversation?
Because I feel like we've searched everything now. But if it's a search fail, please tell us.
We have missed nothing.
All right.
Good.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Okay. I mean, maybe it's just the license? Oh, Amanda sees it. Okay, so we were supposed to know.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week?
Are we supposed
tape
to
over
see
the
that?
broken window outside.
No,
That's
I
the
just
same
remember the word tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course,
you.
You.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
It's getting closer and closer to the frame. Like,
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca!
Rebecca!
Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
You get the wrong...
I think
She got the wrong
better
person?
Tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in.
Driving
She
license
was
thing.
drunk. She
Notice
dropped
that they
bag.
spelled
I
it with a C that
took it out
time.
to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, said someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to a lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything, she just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark, I couldn't see anything, I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic, she was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped.
Okay.
Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
She slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma.
I've got something to do now, Jenks. I'm gonna go kill Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand.
Is this telling us we should have done better investigating?
Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places. Politicians, celebrities, business
Yeah, is
leaders.
this sequel bait or we didn't
James
investigate
Wilson's
well enough
ideas
bait?
weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're gonna have to excuse
Sequel
us.
bait, good.
Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
All right.
Bow. Bow. Bow.
Fun.
Wow.
That was a lot of fun. That was really enjoyable.
Wow. Oh, that was great.
Good work, Rupert Booth.
Why did they get starring and everyone else is a with? Oh, we did it! The tape was so... Dani, I would like to forewarn you, if you ever do something as tenuous as someone owned some tape as the key thing in one of our Solve This Murders, I will not get it. I'll be like, well, that doesn't make any... Yeah, sure, someone owns tape, therefore, what are you talking about? You can get tape anywhere.
Yeah.
The tape clue is wild. Look, I would just assume that some shop around here sells that tape.
That all of the Atlas stuff had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
None of it at all. I mean, I like a good mistaken identity murder.
Oh, what a fun game.
That's why they changed her. They couldn't make her blonde.
I have to say, Amanda, when you gave us this game, I thought to myself, oh, this is going to be
We were
a
stressed.
silly game. It's going to be difficult. I thought it was going to be real, like...
I thought it was going to be like LA Noire conversations.
Yeah, exactly. I was worried it was going to be just kind of silly, but that was fantastic.
That was great.
I loved that. That was so much fun.
Whew.
Game completed. No cheats used. Game completed with no cheats. An experimental independent game made on a tiny budget. You know what? It was amazing. Good on you, Contradiction.
Believe it. They perhaps needed a slight one more go through on the typing to watch for little spelling inconsistencies.
Poor
but beyond that,
progress 96%.
What? They must just not include the solution.
I guess.
Getting as part of that.
Or maybe we failed it.
Achievements, probably achievements that we
Maybe
didn't
that's
get.
the progress we get.
Oh, that hurts. Well, we can take a look at that now. I have to get ready to go.
All right.
Fun.
That was brilliant. Thank you, everybody.
You can be on the phone calls. You can just yell at him. That's great. Woo. Oh.
Well,
thank you so much for being with us for that. Thank you, Manda, for gifting that game to us. That was great.
Yeah, thank you so much for the game.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the support.
Now we've got to figure out what we're doing next time.
Yeah, next week, on this coming weekend, I think, or is it this coming weekend? Yeah, on this Saturday evening, so like 24 hours before this stream started, at 11 a.m. on our side on Sunday, I'm going to be running a RPG stream on this channel. I'm going to be playing a game that I made called Gateways. And on the first week, we've got a few guests.
Got some fun guest stars.
I haven't 100% confirmed the guests, but I've 99%.
96%.
Like, they have all said, yes, I'm free on that day. I just haven't got the... Once I said, all right, you guys are all playing on that day, I haven't got the final thing. But it should be Travis McElroy. It should be Toby Pack from the SideQuest Inn. It should be Michael Campbell from Reddit on Reddit and the
Cancelled
Movie Report. And it should be, which is a good show. Everyone will watch Cancelled Movie Report. And B. Zelda, who's from Broadswords and a bunch of other podcasts and streams. So we're going to do a role-playing game. So I'm going to run that game. We use interdimensional portals to try and pull off a heist. So that is the plan. It should all happen. That will be on, next Saturday evening in the US, Sunday morning in Australia. So I'll have more information on that. I'll put it out. I'll probably mention it on this week's episode as well of Escape This Podcast. But yeah, come and check that out. It should be a lot of fun. And yeah, there'll be more. I'm doing 2 others as well later in November as well. So there should be a lot of fun stuff going on. So yeah, spread the word, have fun, and I'll hopefully see you then. And then next week, on the day after that, we'll be playing another puzzle game. I don't know what that is yet. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out and doing all this. It's been great fun. And Dani has to go, and I'll see you later.
I gotta go see ya.
Bye, everybody.